Hi there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing few episodes, and I'm not in best frame of mind. Our country is suffering really bad nowadays. Don't want to give that intro every time, but yes, today um, just give you a little glimpse. Understand how difficult it's becoming, even staying at home. We have power failure 3.5 hours continuously in a row. Okay, from 6 p.m. And in this meantime, we just were in complete dark. Generators wouldn't cover it. And I can only imagine what's happening to other parts of the country. People are suffering every day 6 to 7 hours of power failure thanks to corruption. Okay, we condemn this. As Bangladeshi citizens, living here becoming so difficult and challenging. Okay, you cannot get any work. Business are suffering. Everything is suffering, right? So I'm sorry. I look I have to speak up sometimes, so there's no point though, we don't have any freedom to talk. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about a fragrance that I have recently got, and I didn't see any reviews, nothing. But I saw this product somewhere in one of the websites, and I thought, man, this looks interesting because this is one of the Armaf fragrance. After a long time doing Armaf fragrance, I do not have that many new releases in Bangladesh. They don't bring them so fast. So yeah, I did few months back, and then a couple of other fragrances. But today we'll be reviewing this fragrance from this special line. I think it's called Special Amber Oud by Armaf. This fragrance is on different level. Okay, this is supposedly clone of Roja Dove Aoud, the Aoud or Aoud, the most expensive Roja fragrance is one of them anyway. And Roja Dove definitely, like Roja definitely has some of the more premium stuff, exclusive to Harrods and stuff. And their fragrances are known to be like, like I have the more affordable one, the Perfume cologne line, couple of fragrances, but I reviewed a few thanks to my brothers. But this house, most people cannot afford. Okay, you are looking at four, five, 600,000 plus dollars, $2,000, because their fragrances are sometimes premium and limited time release. So I'll let you know how this fragrance smells. But disclaimer is, I never smelled, or rather, I don't remember if I did. Maybe I did somewhere, but I don't have any memories of it. So I can compare the original, but I'll let you know how this fragrance smells. There are two other in the line, and I think they are called. If I can get them, I'll review them as well. They are called. Hold on. Special Amber something. Wait, yeah, they have Arabia Oud Purom, Amber Arabia Oud Purom. That's one sim line, and then they have Royal Amber Oud Purom. Okay, so there are three in the line. So I was talking to Thomas. Thomas said these are around 20 euros or dollars in their country. It's very affordable there. Armaf supposed to be affordable, but here it's more like under $40. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much information. Sorry. So let's see the packaging. It's a 100 ml bottle. The box is nice. I like it because it gives a wooden texture to represent oud. Okay, and the name of the fragrance. I looked for information. I thought many people would review this, but no. And there are a couple of scratches here where I'm not very subtle when I take packaging out. Maybe the blade cut it a little bit. The back looks like this. Sterling Perfumes and Armaf. This is a 2022 release. Interesting enough, Armaf, I know, as far as I know, they are making all their fragrances in France now, and their releases are never gonna say made in UAE. And let me show you what I found here. If my camera can focus, it says made in UAE right here. Okay, so this is a Middle Eastern release, which is made in Middle East countries. Okay, so Perfume concentration, special amber. That's the packaging. Bottle is absolutely lovely, beautiful looking amber color bottle, and you can see partly juice here in the above part, and then this is plastic but looks nice. And you can see the cap, it represents sort of Roja Dove caps, right? They have this kind of designs. It's much cheaper obviously, but I like the way it looks. It's nice little bottle. So this one, the atomizer, I'm wearing this fragrance in my hand. The bottle is a bit too big. If you have a small hand, you'll have tough time. The cap, a little bit metal, a little bit plastic, some weight. I think the black parts are a bit glassy, and the rest of it is plastic. The atomizer is okay. Um, like okay, but the cap doesn't click. Neither does it have snug fit. So I'll just review this based on this fragrance. So previously I did couple of Arma for few, not many, like Club No Intense Women. That is Noir de Noir clone. That one has some oud in there, and I also have Arm of Niche Oud. It's in there. Let me get that actually. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I don't know where I kept my bottle. I looked for it, but then it seems like it's not here. It's somewhere. I don't want to spend 1 hour looking for the bottle. But Arm of Niche Oud, it's known to be one of their oud release, which has a lot of sweet, ambery notes. a little bit of oud, very beautiful. It's one of the best Armaf fragrances. If I tell you this fragrance right here that I'm reviewing today is as good as Armaf Nishud or better, it's one of the best Armaf perfumes. I will not be doing injustice. I will not be overstating stuff. Okay, because this line they made, I'm so interested to try the other ones, the Amber one and the what's the other one? Amber Oud Purom and then Amber Arabia Oud Purom, because I'm pretty sure they're inspired by something very special. So this smells beautiful. This smells like amazing. If you know fragrance like I think Roses de Arabie, what is it called? The Armani Rose Privé. I forgot their old fragrance, but Rose Privé or Arabia, I forgot. That was one of the best rose fragrance I ever smelled. Like sometimes you'd imagine when people say oud, they're like my good friend Thomas would say, no, oud scares me. Still, people who are scared of oud, I will tell them to try this kind of fragrances. This is kind of fragrance you can wear, very wearable, very, very beautiful, and it's complex yet very soft in nature. This is not those rose oud combo. Yes, you will feel, yes, I smelled this before, this DNA. The notes I think from Amber sorry, the Roja Dove's one, they have lemon verbena, lemon, bergamot, and then May rose, geranium, jasmine, ylang ylang, agarwood, ambergris, leather, saffron, musk, rhubarb, sandalwood, cashmere wood, patchouli, nutmeg, cedar, cinnamon, and vanilla. That's from Fragrantica. This is supposedly similar to that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have all those notes. But it smells beautiful. It has beautiful smell to it. You can definitely smell those cinnamon, the cedar, the spices, and little bit perhaps that greenness, So this makes this fragrance very smooth, premium, posh. At the same time, you can smell the rose. Definitely rose is there, but the rosewood combo doesn't bother me because of this amber in the fragrance. So it's a fine balance between spices, rose, and then oud in there. It's very well polished and very high class. When you smell this, this will not smell like any other Armaf fragrance that you smelled before. So definitely keep your eyes on this. If you have to blind buy, if you have a good feeling, and if it's 20 euros cheap for you, you can pull the trigger, because if you have cold weather, this will serve you properly. I wore this yesterday, it was high heat and all. I was walking. It did not bother me. I was getting a beautiful sillage every now and then, but it was not massive like Frederic Mall's Portrait of a Lady or Promise. Those are much more beast. This one, longevity is very good. Easily, I got 7 hours plus, but the way it worked, it's pretty wearable. It's very smooth. I'm pretty sure Roja Dove is going to be much more intense, or Frederic Mall, something like that would be so much more intensity level. So of course you pay so much more money if you pay for oud. Oud is expensive. This one, it smells like real deal. When I described this fragrance long back, and many people followed me, nowadays it's already established. I said this is money in the bag. It smells like money. Okay, many reviewers after that took that tagline, and people don't know where it came from, but I was the one who said Bentley for my intern smell like money. This one smells like money. This is that good. Okay. Longevity, you can say, could be better. Like Armaf, it feels a little bit thin, compared to many other solid wood-based perfume. But for the price that you pay, look at that bottle. It looks amazing. This one has decent weight to it as well. But this is called special line for a reason. I would imagine people who smell this, they will get backup bottles of it and just spray happily. If you can get this for, let's say, $25, okay, $30, that is a steal of a price for this kind of fragrance. So this is a hidden gem. I don't know how come nobody talked about it, or is it tough to find. This is a new hype of Armaf, guys. I would highly recommend this. I'll try to buy the other two from the line, and I would say check this fragrance out. Special Amber Oud. I don't know if it's as good as Roja, not gonna be for sure, but what I smell is beautiful. It's something I love to wear. It's very tasty. I think there's a honey like vibe in there, something in there which makes the fragrance kind of like desirable. It's not dry, it's not boring, it's not just, sometimes fragrance can be skanky oud and dark, too skanky, too smoky. This is not that. Fine balance. You can wear this for weddings, you can wear this for mild cold weathers, rainy season. I do not recommend this for high heat like now in Bangladesh, but this is on the special occasion fragrance. This can be easily a signature scent. I'll tell you, the quality of this fragrance is better than Armaf any other fragrance I smelled in the past. They have good fragrance. This is great. This is perhaps the highest line for a reason. Okay, so try it out. I praised it enough so people can try it. Get a sample somewhere or try it in a shop if you have this in the Dubai, or if it's a limited time release. I don't know. Try to sample it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so I will give this fragrance Even though this is not a beastly performer, I'll still give it a 10 out of 10. That good of a inspiration I have on this. I mean, not inspiration, that good of a, was the word. This is, man, I just woke up, I needed coffee. I mean, this fragrance like inspired me, or you can say that, what's the word? I know the word. Not inspiration, that's not the word. Anyway, it actually made me very, very happy, and I absolutely love this fragrance. Okay, highest class of Armaf. Try this fragrance out. You'll definitely love this if you like this kind of genre. But if you do not like, disclaimer, if you do not like fragrances bit dark or spicy, which is oud rose, perhaps this is not your cup of tea. So keep that in mind as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next review. Take care.